That's my jazz hands. All right, I gotta get my girl on here. My girl. So hold, please. Say hi if you're coming on. I'm gonna pull you closer. Jay, stay on. Hey, Stephanie, I'm asking you right now. Come on. Oh, Lord. That's my O face. I literally crossed my eyes. Can you hear me? Okay, say a word so I know we're not echoing.
Can you hear me?
I, yes, now I can. Yay! All right, shake it out, girl. Shake it out. Jay's on here,
Shaking.
so she's gonna harass the crap out of you. Hmm? We're gonna harass you,
Hey,
Jay.
Jay.
Hey guys, there's Arlene. Welcome on. All right. So I wanted to bring my girl on today because it's important for everyone to see what she's created in the last, how long have I known you? A year and a half? 2?
3 years? 3 years.
3?
Yeah,
Probably. It's been a
yeah,
long journey for me.
it has.
Feels like 18, but not because of you. So anyway, Stephanie is my girl, and I met her actually at an event I was co-facilitating at, and it was for women, and it was getting to your authentic heart and healing through stuff. And when I first met Stephanie, tell us about your first experience that I had of you.
I'm going to go with we were told we couldn't wear makeup.
Yeah.
And I about lost it. I never would go get the newspaper, the mail. I wouldn't leave my house without makeup on. And if I didn't have them on, I had very dark sunglasses on. So they said absolutely no makeup. And I was like, I'm out. Um, but I had to sit back and realize that the authentic you is exactly what you see. And so it's funny, I was asked it tonight if I would come on as a guest, and I said, yeah, I will. And you know what? I'm coming with no makeup on, my hair thrown up.
Woo!
So I'm pretty proud of myself because 3 years ago, this you would never, one, have gotten me anywhere without makeup, but two, especially on a social media platform where multiple eyes can see you. But learning to love yourself where you're at and who you are is a huge thing. And you attract who you are and everyone around you just by being you. So this is me, and I'm not perfect by any means, but I will definitely own the no makeup now.
Isn't that so crazy? Have you ever thought about if you would have ran that day?
Yeah, I would have never learned to love myself for who I am and where I am, all the good and the bad. And if I would have walked out, I would never have had the tribe that I have now, the
Yeah.
encouraging, inspiring women. I didn't really have a lot of women friends growing up because it was always competition. And uh, now I can just be me, and I'm loved for who I am. Makeup, no makeup, silly, not silly, good days, bad days, and that's a huge thing for me. So I
Yeah.
am very, very thankful that I did not turn around and walk away.
That's huge freedom. But it's also really good to like stop and say, holy cow, that one decision could have really changed stuff for you, you know? And so just to announce, this is Stephanie. She's been a good friend of mine for about 3 years, we think. It doesn't matter because when you meet someone and you just click, then it kind of feels like 20 years. So the thing is, we've been in the situation where I was facilitator, she was student. And I mean, really from the get-go, I've been like, girl, I poop too, so just drop that crap, you know? So it's been cool because now she's on a level playing field with me. She decided to join in my team um, a month or two ago, and it's been really cool to be on the same playing level and just encourage the crap out of each other instead of, hey, I was your facilitator. Do you remember that? So, but I will say and compliment you largely that the reason I enjoy hanging out with you, Stephanie, is because you actually step out of your crap. Like, I'm fine if you
Yeah.
go into a tailspin or whatever got triggered. I mean, we're all human, we all get triggered by a lot of different stuff, but you choose and move. And I'm really proud of you for that. And I've told you that since day one. And I'm so glad you haven't sabotaged that quality because that's an amazing quality. And I
Thank you
say
so
that
much.
meaning everyone sabotages stupid stuff. So I'm thankful you don't do that. But so, yeah, so she's on live with no makeup. And 3 years ago, she was like, oh, hell no. So I'm. I'm loving the bags under my eyes today.
I have them too.
um, so I like to accent them with my lighting. But anyway, I digress. So I want to talk to you about the how far you've come in the sense of what you've stepped into in the last month. What kind of fears came up for you when you were kind of on the line of thinking about doing something like our business?
Well, I was overwhelmed with fear that I wasn't going to be good enough, that I would fail, that nobody would support me. I'm not worth that kind of abundance in my life. I don't have time. I could come up with a million different excuses. However, I was met where I was at by you and the tribe that you introduced me to, and every single person, they don't know my story, they don't know me, but they've
Mm-hmm.
encouraged me every single day. Life is rough right now for most people. And I could have said, there's no way I can do this right now. But instead,
Sure.
I knew that God was calling me to the right tribe, the right women, the right team and company. And so I'm honored to be a part of that as a supplemental income right now, and hoping that I can replace eventually my full income just by helping support people get healthier, watching them fulfill their dreams and desires is just huge for me. And I had fear coming on here tonight, but realizing that fear is only going to hold you back and you're in your own way. So it's time to step out and step up and rise above it all.
Yeah, that's cool. And that's what I that's who I like to run with. And so let's put it this way. If I wasn't real clear on who I wanted to attract into my business, I never would have attracted you into my business. Okay. So and if Nicole wasn't real clear on who she wanted to attract, she would have never attracted me.
Right.
And that is so powerful. And so when you guys see us on our Facebook page, yes, we are rocking out a business. And we are people lovers. Like, that's what we do. That's our gifting. I mean, we speak the same love language. So does Nicole. She's total um, words of affirmation. And so for me, I thrive in that. Like, when I have a team that's got my back in words, like, I could go forever. I don't necessarily need the award, but now that I have rank advanced so many times, I like getting awards and prizes, but it's not someone else didn't have to lose for me to win. That is
Absolutely.
huge for me. Huge for me. And to be able to have my teammates, the people that I've signed on to my business, win too, like, there's nothing better than that. If your team under you is not winning, it feels really crappy. And I know it feels crappy to the people that are making millions of dollars in multi-level companies where they don't know how to get, they can't do it for them. But if the comp plan isn't set up well for everyone to win, then it's kind of, it's hard. It's hard to be a part of. So that's one thing I'm super excited about. Um, so what, so what did you create yesterday?
Yesterday, I definitely created just I want to say a powerhouse of waves of positivity, connecting with people from years ago to recent, to just help support them in their journey and their goals. And by simply just putting out the love of great products and having my cheerleading squad and my tribe behind me, rocking me out as I got closer and closer, just gave me even a stronger passion to continue to touch so many people's hearts, because we all need we all need cheerleaders. We all need people to pick us up and believe in them when you can't believe in yourselves. And I felt like just, all the people that I connected with, and I'm so thankful for all the customers, my family and friends. I was able to rank advanced twice in about 14 hours. And I've never done this in my life. I'm not a Facebook social guru by any means. I don't even really go on very often normally. But being able to go out there and help people succeed in their goals and also have the support of amazing people, just really kept my heart going. And as I got closer and closer, the tribe behind me just cheering me on, saying, you got this, say it, believe it, release it out there. I finally was able to believe in myself. When they were believing in me this whole time, I finally believed in myself, and I overcame a lot of obstacles.
And that clicked yesterday somewhere in there, because you went from zero to thousand, almost $2,000 or close to.
Yeah.
So that's okay. What I want to say about this, she said two things that were really important that I want everyone to hear. And I'm really doing this video because I want those women that are watching this even 10 years in the future, because that's what I love about Facebook Lives. I'm going to be triggering this call forever, because this is the call I want people to see, or the Facebook Live. But she said one really important thing: she doesn't do social media. In fact, you completely shut down your whole account at one point. So, and to me, I've done Facebook since 2009. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if you can make it doing that. But I also deleted 2,500 people before I left the ranch, because I just felt like I need an inner crew around me that is going to uplift me and not just totally be there. But I've also gone through a lot of Facebook classes and leadership around Facebook and algorithms and all this stuff. There's a real art to it. But you know what the art is you connect with people. And since you're such a natural connector, I want to put it out there that instead of spamming people, which I was a total spam-a-lama ding dong, okay? I was messaging 85 people a day last year. So that didn't feel right. That didn't feel authentic. And honestly, I don't like small talk. So I don't want to talk about the weather. I don't even have a dog, but I'll talk about your dog for about 10 minutes. Um, I care that you love dogs, and I love that you have something that loves you. Um, it's just I want to go deeper. I want to go to the heart.
Yeah.
And what else did you say? Okay, so the biggest thing about network marketing, you guys, is you have to, it's a numbers game. You have to put yourself out there to possibly get rejected. And I've told Stephanie this whole time, no doesn't mean no. No means not today. No only means no in one situation, and I don't need to go into that. I just need to teach my boys that, right? So, here's the deal, you guys. When you have a team behind you that is like completely authentically, they're not even financially connected. Okay? None of us are, except who we sign up. It's called a customer pod. The thing that's so cool about that is there's literally no competition. Like none of us care. Like, is that your goal to make $50 or 5,000? Awesome. I mean, of course, as humans, we compare ourselves because we constantly go into, oh man, I should have done better. But when you have a team that's like, you got this, you really don't care about rejection at some point. In fact, I was
Very true.
just telling Stephanie today that I was sent a message to one of my friends. I will not tell you what I sent her, but I was just like, hey girl, I'm totally calling. And I just made it super fun and sarcastic. And she's someone who has literally supported every single business I've been a part of. So I made it funny. It was like, hey, part of a new thing, get your credit card out, you know, because it's just like, here's the bottom line, guys. People don't care what you're selling. They care about you. They either are fully enrolled in you or fully not. So
Yeah.
I just was told, I mean, I had a super emotional live yesterday. That's fine. I love vulnerable Amanda. And the other side of me is kick ass Amanda. So
Yeah.
I love swimming between the two places because they're both extremely powerful places. And um, I handpicked this team because I wanted the leadership above me that would lead me as a powerhouse so that I can lead other powerhouses. And it has been such a gift from God. So, hey, Kimberly, hey, guys, say hi if you're on. I can see quite a few people are on, but I'm so busy talking, I can only hit the wave button. Um, but all right, so we talked a little bit about our culture. Our culture on our team is over the top. Okay.
Yes.
And tell me, so Stephanie's a single mom, full-time job, and she has to have a brain for her job. And I remember talking to her at first, and I'm just like, just do it in pockets of time, like 20 minutes a day. Can you make that happen when you're on the pot? So, because I wanted her to realize how flippin' this business isn't easy, it's simple. You literally send people a link and they go shopping. It is insanity. 3 billion dollars was spent online shopping last year. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be 10 just based on our business. Our business alone, our team alone, which I do not know how many people that is, $50,000 worth of sales in the last 2 days around this last sale. So we have a company that is promoting like Black Friday, and we know how cray cray people act on Black Friday, don't we?
Oh
And
yeah.
Cyber
Fights.
Monday and twerking Thursday before Black Friday. I don't know. Anyway, people are cray cray on Black Friday. And I've known this from my sales for 20 years. Like I used to do creative memories and I would give like a paper pack if people bought 3 albums or 1 album. Like I made a $400 sale and I just gave you $2 worth of paper. Like it's just insane. So that's what I love about this company because they just go, here's our sale. Go tell your people about it. They are such abundant thinkers. It's insane. So I've been in since February 15th. I've gotten an iPad. I've gotten a trip to Utah, all expenses paid except my plane ticket. I have a free ticket to the next event. I think I've probably gotten about $600 worth of product that did not come out of my profit. It's insane. And so why wouldn't I promote that business? why as a single mom would I not tell you, hey dude, if you're open at all, if you just have like a crack. So were you in hard no when I first met you around my other MLM?
Yes, I 100% was a brick wall of NO.
Yeah. So she, and it's so funny because I keep telling her no means not right now. Um, and until someone tells you, which by the way, if you're one of those people, just send me a message right now and say, take me off your effing list, girl. I don't want to hear about your products. Or hide
Right.
me. But you know what? You're going to miss out on a shitload of awesome because our team
Absolutely.
is not only anointed, they are like Holy Spirit rocking people that want to change the world. This isn't a, hey, we can't wait to get our Mercedes Benz so we can drive around and whatever. I see us like in an orphanage because we paid for the whole trip, that kind of thing.
Yes.
So that's the kind of peeps I hang with. That's who I attract. And so excited. So Stephanie hit bronze and silver in one day, which is huge, 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 huge. One day, you guys, we have 30 days to accomplish these rank advancements. So you can imagine if we did this every day, it would be amazing, right? So, uh,
Six figures, baby, or more.
yeah, it's really possible. Um, and at some point, you have to get to the point where you just don't care what people's opinions are. I mean, honestly, I'm trying to get into a house and I'm self-employed and I was up at the ranch working sweat equity mostly. So I have jack squat for paperwork to get a house loan, but I'm still holding on to that. Like, this is a God thing. It will be a miracle. Or I won't like the loan and I'll say, okay, well, I'll rent for a year. But I have to put my feelers out there for God to do something huge, and I have seen miracles of my lifetime as far as acquiring the ranch. So I do have the belief system. And that's why I can step into your life and be like, girl, all you have to do is say yes. Like, the belief system will show up. Like, I'll be the bridge until you really believe. And so it happened yesterday, and that's why I wanted you to come on because I mean, why would I bring people on when they're like, I don't get it, and I don't think this is going to work. So it's so fun to bring people on and just celebrate their wins and just honor you, you know?
Thank you.
So,
And that's huge, I think, with the company that introduced me to is they celebrate every win,
mm-hmm.
big, small. Um, a lot of corporate companies out there, you're just another person, your wins are not necessarily recognizable or anything like that. And a simple, I befriended two people, like they'll celebrate that win for you.
Yeah.
It's not something that's pushed under the rug. You don't have to bend your back, twist and flop, and do all these crazy things to be noticed. They're there with you way up here to where we are. They don't treat you any differently, and they recognize you, and they just show you your value. And I think that that's really huge because we thrive on being recognized and appreciated,
Mm-hmm.
and being able to do that not only in winning gifts and free product and things like that, but seeing these success stories and these testimonies of the people that you're helping is a huge win. It may not be, in their eyes, they don't realize it, but as I watch the people that are taking these amazing products and seeing non-scale victories, scale victories, pictures, all of these things, it is the most rewarding thing on my side to know that I helped them and that they can help so many other people.
Yeah, that's cool. The reason why I like how this company is set up is because, for the most part, people aren't accountable to jack squats. So now I can lead you to a store and you get to read about the things that would probably serve you because you've tried every diet in America. So now I'm going to lead you, hey, that's awesome. you could have your whole health plan figured out, but guess what? I still have products for you because you do not have liquid collagen. And you don't have this and you don't have this. So great. You have your whole health regime figured out. Great. I'm not going to take that business from you. But do you have toxin-free house cleaning? Do you have toxin-free hair, skin? What are you missing? And we got something for you. So that's cool. I think
Absolutely.
the coolest thing ever is like instead of shopping at Walmart, why wouldn't you go and shop in a friend's store? Um, I will never get that, and yet I've been that person too. Like I go to Walmart, obviously. Maybe because I just want to see if I'm one of the people of Walmart when they put that website up. I like to go there in my fishnet half shirts and stuff, but um, it's great because now I pick up my groceries right in the back. It's so awesome. Hi. Okay, so anyway, I'm getting off kilter here. Um, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Um, yeah, so just celebrate you tonight and talk about, just reiterate, she is a full-time job, single mom of 2 kids, and she figured out how to do this in pockets of time. She rank advanced twice in less than 14 hours. I love that you kept track of that because I would not have known that. And that's massive, you guys. So if you don't think people aren't shopping online, then you've definitely lived under a rock. So why not have an affiliate link where you're getting some of that kickback? I do want to let you know, I don't talk about this company a lot. I try not to talk about my products a lot. I try and bring value, but this is extremely valuable. This is value because you can create a stream of income for as hard as you want to work. Like $500 a month. Do you want 500? What if we paid your car bill? Would that be exciting? How about you get free product? Is that worth it to you? Because did you know you could just use our link and share it and get $10 every single time, 10 points every time a person shops on your link? And you didn't even have to spend a dime? Like, that's true affiliate marketing. So if I could have done that for the book The Shack, I would be a millionaire.
Yes, you
Because
would.
I've told everyone and their brother that book has to be on their bookshelf. So I don't know how long we've gone, but you did awesome. This is her
Thank you.
first freaking live, so I want you guys to cheer her on and tell her she did awesome. Um, and here we go. This is just the beginning, girl. So we would love
Absolutely.
to have anyone that is looking for a fun solution, a fun side gig, a fun full gig to just join us and be open. So um, let me see before I hang up because I see a couple questions. Did you have any last things you wanted to say? I just put you on the spot because it's like sticking.
I just want to say thank you to everybody who supports everybody doing side businesses.
Yeah.
The incomes and stuff, it's a huge thing, and you don't realize what you're doing for people that are putting their lives out there. You're putting food on the table for my children, a roof over our head, just by supporting me, just by supporting everybody in this position, small businesses, things like that. So I just want to give a shout out to all my friends and family and all my customers that made this happen for me in the 14 hours, but just to have been with me for my life, supporting small businesses, that's exactly what this
Yeah.
is. And it just really, it's a world changing. And so thank you for everybody's support.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say the same thing because you guys, no one wants to get online and tell you their victim story. I mean, some people do, but I wouldn't have any friends if I did that. It would be like, oh my God, is she talking about that? I mean, I already had one of my friends be like, I'm so tired of that story, but holy crap, you always nail me every time. And I'm like, sorry. But because I'm into forward movement, I'm not staying stuck there, right? Um, this is huge, you guys. I'm starting all over from scratch. I'm starting from scratch. And um, it is paying my, it is putting groceries in my fridge. When I put a picture of my empty fridge, that was literally a week ago. Does that mean I can't? Let's put it this way. In America, we all have credit cards. Like, I could be in $100,000 worth of debt, but is that how I want to live? No, I've already been there. I've already done that. So it's not a guilt trip. It's like a thank you so much for caring about my family, my little pod. And I'm going to, um, whatever money is made, I'm going to use it wisely, and thank you. So if you guys have a heart for women, single women with kids, single moms, that is the team that I will attract. That doesn't mean that means you have a heart for single moms if you're on my team, period. You love to help people win and you love to help people out of the freaking gutter. If you've been in an abusive relationship, let's talk, because if you don't have a freaking plan B, you're going to stay in that for a long time. And I have been self-employed for 25 years. I have no reason to not believe you can't make it in something. So I don't care if it's this business. I can talk to you about 4,000 businesses. And I'm not trying to sound cocky. I just want to give you guys hope. Because there is, if you're willing and able, then there's so much opportunity. So don't sit there in your victim story. Reach out to me. I don't even care if it's reaching out to me and it has nothing to do with anything we've talked about today. We're here to support you and what's best for you. That's true customer service. That's true servant leadership. And there's a constant swing, right? We're all in the constant swing of abundance and scarcity. And then you add PMS in there. So it's just like, what's today? Scarcity or abundance? But once you get there in 15 days straight, you're on a roll, you're in the flow. So Christina Henley said, Stephanie looks so confident, energetic, and enthusiastic. Amanda looks amazing. That's awesome.
Well, thank you.
Well,
I also see a question on there from Christina.
What are your goals, Stephanie?
So Christina, my goals in around what we're talking about business-wise is I would love for this to be my sole income, where I could take my kids on vacations and not feel like I have to skip a payment somewhere or we can't go to the grocery store. I would love to have a college fund for them. So extra funds to put aside. No one in this world can go to college anymore, it seems, without a scholarship. More importantly, just more time with my kids. They're growing up so fast, and being a single mom, you're limited with your time, having to share them.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to just continue this journey, and it is a journey. We will never have arrived. So in my weight loss journey, I'm already 118 pounds down, which is amazing, but I'm not where I want to be yet. But I'm gaining confidence, I'm gaining self-love, self-respect, so many things that I had lost along the way, that my goals are, I want to be that single mom that can help those other single moms see that there is light at the end of the tunnel. We are in a storm, we do have hurricanes hit us, but we're okay, and that we're strong enough, and that God will lead us to where we're supposed to go. So I want to be able to help and donate money that I earn by helping people to great causes, whether it's cancer, whether it's spina bifida, whether it's women's shelters, crisis centers, to be able to help those people, seeing that we can pick ourselves up, to help pick somebody else up would just mean the world to me. And being able to leave a legacy for my kids, you work hard now, it pays off for them too. So My goals is to just get my health back, get myself back to who I am after a not so pretty divorce. I didn't know who Stephanie was. I didn't even know that Stephanie existed anymore. So one of my biggest goals is finding me, and every single day is a challenge. But I'm going to challenge myself every day to face it, rise above it, and continue to hold on to hope. So those are kind of my goals.
Yeah, that's awesome. And totally what I wrote down almost word for word as far as who my person was that I'm here to attract. So I feel extremely honored. You are one of the biggest servant leaders I've ever met. You give a
Thank you.
shit ton of time that you don't have. And it's humbling, honestly, to
Thank
see how
you.
much time you give to homeless, food banks, all that stuff. So it's your time, girl. And what I was taught probably a week ago was if we don't have abundance, we cannot help the world. And so let's rock it out. We're going to the top, you guys, because our whole team is phenomenal. And whatever the top is for each of us in our heads, to me, that's overflow. Like I've got my kids and my essentials taken care of, and now I can overflow into my church way more. And exactly what Steph said, just a ton of stuff that we could be a part of that would be really exciting. So I know that this life has gone on probably my longest one, and poor Stephanie's like, Lord Jesus, please let me get on. but
Jesus, take the wheel.
but she did awesome, and I don't think I did that to sabotage you or make you suffer, but you did awesome, and I love you guys. Our sale is still going on until midnight, so we are excited, and it has been a blast. And thank you so much to each and every one of you that have given. So, love you guys. Bye.
Love you. Thank you.